Good morning. I don't want to do it, but I think today's the day we're going to have to clean up a combine. Not going to be fun, but we need to blow it off. And I'm not going to power wash and thoroughly clean under the shields and stuff, but I am probably going to get my foam cannon out, spray the outside shields, and rinse it down. The good news on this combine is that everything is still dry, so it won't, it's not caked on there. It should blow off pretty easy. I think we can use that Milwaukee leaf blower I bought last year and do the vast majority of, that kind of stuff. In an effort to procrastinate getting all dusty and chaffy and itchy and dirty blowing off the combine, I'm gonna go see if they're finishing the drone spraying this morning. Just finishing up. They just finished that field they started yesterday, and gonna do a little freehand stuff around the edges in this field across the road where there's just a little bit along the line here, but yep, still cool. It is a little windier than it was yesterday. The drone is fine. It can handle the wind, no problem. The issue becomes chemical drift and being on label with that. So we're still okay, but it's borderline, and it's a good thing we're in big open fields and not next to any houses. So like I said, they're about done, and we're just gonna finish up those couple passes here, and it shouldn't be a big deal. Well, they're done spraying. My next thing on my list of things to do for procrastinating blowing the combine off was gonna be to get that mower out and go mow a spot back there to park this disc. Unfortunately, Dad beat me to it. But we're gonna go park the disc back there and get this tractor unhooked so we can put the tractor in the barn. Yep, Dad did a good job. Got her all mowed down. We're gonna park this right next to the field elevator. So this disc is back heavy, which means that there's negative tongue weight when it's not in the ground. So you gotta put a jack in the back, which is weird. But I've got that there. We got everything unhooked. All right, it's almost lunchtime, so we're gonna run some errands and go get some lunch, and then we'll dig that combine out. I thought Dad was blocking the door, and I'm just like, well, I can't get it out, but he's not. So he's still working on his wagon. The welds had broke on the metal deck plate, so he's grinding those out. He's gonna weld it back down. He's fixing her all up. All right, I'm back. Let's go. One battery. It's the big one, but I'm only using one battery. My plan here is to find a dry enough spot just off the road over in this wheat stubble that I can blow it off. I don't know if that's a realistic expectation or not, given the fact that there is currently water sitting in those end rows. Maybe if we go down there on the hill. I may regret this. We're gonna back in here. It's starting to dry off on top. This should be firm. Well, this is fun. Who wants to crawl down there and get that for me? Ugh. It's nice when there's a wind because it blows the stuff away. It sucks when there's a wind because it blows it in my face when I can't get out of the way. Yuck. I got some of it. I'm gonna open the grain tank covers up and run the combine so that it just stirs everything and the fan will blow some stuff out. Put the chopper down and engage it so it'll blow all the stuff out of the straw chopper. I was just about to tell you guys how a 12 amp hour battery is ridiculous and nobody needs anything that lasts this long. But then it started to die, so I'm done. Ugh. The chaff cloud under and behind the combine here is, yeah, we got a bunch off. It's better. It's better. On another note, check out our beans. You can row them. You can see our volunteer weed coming. We're gonna have to address that. soon. Not yet. But yeah, double crop beans look real good. Blow myself off a little bit, and I did pull the combine up here in front of the shop. I'm gonna blow it off with water. We're gonna foam it, rinse it, and that's it. But it should clean up the outside real nice. So I'm not sure which of my ceramic coatings, if I use that Armor Shield 9 on this, or if I use that green spray ceramic wax stuff. But whichever one I use, it is awesome. Look at that water just bead off. All I have to do is hit the dirt and it rinses right down. I mean, that's awesome. Well, that took me longer than it was supposed to wash it. But I got more than I anticipated, and it looks pretty good. Really cleans up nice with that ceramic on there. You can see the water just beaded right up. It washed right off. Beautiful. I should get a towel and dry it. I'm not going to. So I got everything that you can see basically, except for the top of the auger up there, but I can't reach it, and I'm not getting the stairs out. So I'm gonna let that sit there and dry off for a little bit. I'm gonna go down and see what's going on at the house. They were setting shingles on the roof here a little bit ago. House is looking good. They've got the roofing finally done, the sheeting anyway. Shingles are all on it. They were hoping the roofers, they thought they might come today, but I think they're probably not coming today. And realistically, they're probably not coming tomorrow, but Monday for sure. I put the combine back in there because, well, I don't have another good spot to keep it inside. So I just pulled it forward as far as I could. So if we need to get something in here, we've got some room. I don't know now. I don't know. You guys remember last year when we were spraying some corn fungicide and we had a guy with a Haggie come in and do it? I'm hoping to do that again this year. Some of the corn probably could be sprayed right now, but it's wet. We can't get across the ground. So I'm hoping that we miss some of the rain here over the next 2 days. There's potential for another inch or two of rain between Friday and Saturday, which would be not good. But we will see, and then next week is looking much drier and better. So I'm really hoping things dry up, and maybe by the middle of the week, we can actually get across this ground. Just talked to the guy. He's just waiting on the weather, waiting for things to dry up, and he's got a lot to do, but sounds like we're towards the top of the list because I've been in contact with him. So I have a list of fields here that I've been putting together, just how many acres out of each one, how much chemical it's going to take, and everything. So some of them are ready now, some of them aren't really, but by the middle of next week when we might get to it, it'll be close enough. We're just going to go ahead and spray them. So trying to get that lined up. I know what I can do. I got one more trip I need to make around up here, plus one at Berkey, putting up signs. So I'm going to go finish that up here. Oh, and good news. The roofers actually showed up about 3:30 in the afternoon, but I think they're going to get all the plastic on the roof so that it'll shed the rainwater that's coming tomorrow, which is awesome. I'll start here. The post should stomp in really easily because the ground's nice and soft. The neighbor's got his Wellman sign down there along that corn. I don't know, can you guys see that one? So we got to get our Golden Harvest sign up here on our beans that look really good. Look really good. We aren't walking out there because, but yeah, full flower. Nice looking beans. Man, we sure do have some just beautiful looking corn and crops and just, oh. I know we've had a lot of rain and it is showing in spots, but where it's not, we're gonna have great corn. So this field looks really good. 104-day corn here. This was some of the later planted, not the last, but in that middle of May window. Just starting to tassel. It's a pretty short variety, although I am standing up here on the top of the four-wheeler, so it's not super tall, but it's not as short as what it would be if we were drier, that's for sure. Looks fantastic. All right, well, that's today's video. Thanks for watching today. Glad to get that combine cleaned up a little bit. That's off my mind now. So I think that's most of the equipment is cleaned up and put away. So we need a project to get started. I don't know what else is pressing. Tomorrow my plan is to change the oil in this pickup truck. It's supposed to be raining, so we'll see if there's anything else that can be done around, but I'm sure we'll find something. We always do, right? Maybe another trip to Berkey or go see some seed customers. That needs to start happening pretty quickly here, going and paying some visits to people. So I'm gonna run down to the house. I will give you an update if I can, but I think the roofers are still there. It's almost 6. Well, they are still here working, which is good because I hope they get that plastic on the whole dang thing before it rains tomorrow. But you can see we got our roof peaks on the front here, and they got yeah, that looks good. They put these little eyebrow roof return things on, so that stuff's all there. All looks good. Yep, that is a good thing. Thanks for watching today. See you tomorrow.